Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, June 26th. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and I'm on Facebook, by the way. I always post to YouTube, but I start out on Facebook. So you can find me every Wednesday, not every morning, every Wednesday morning here on my Facebook business page at facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. You can find it more easily if you just like this page, and then you don't have to like type in everything or whatever. And you can find me any other time on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. I'm going to refresh my screen a second so that I can see comments or questions while it doesn't want, oh, there we go. While I'm stamping. Good morning, Carrie and Rebecca and Marsha. Oh, thanks for sharing already. I appreciate that. Okay, let me see here. I just saw me wave, so that's a good sign. Okay, I got comments up. So thank you for joining me. I'm excited today. Can you believe I actually got some sleep last night? Even Todd congratulated me this morning. I decided I'm doing my my projects. Well, I changed it up a little bit for one of them. I'm doing my projects that I've been doing. Hi, Marlene. I've been doing with my clubs this month. So if you're at club, what you're going to see is what you've already seen. But that's only a few of you, so hopefully we're good. Plus sorry, my eyes are suddenly really itchy. They're great projects that I loved. So anyway, so I'm going to be using a bundle that's been, oh, thanks for sharing too. I'm going to be using a bundle that everybody's been loving, and it actually was non-orderable for a couple weeks. And part of that reason is because all of the dies or Stamps Plus dies bundles are discounted an additional 10% this month. So that means through Sunday, you still can get a deal. And so I'm going to be showing Spotlight on Nature. This has been, oops, you can't see it that way. This has been, hi, Carlin. Has been an amazing, well, the dies just make the set totally. Anyway, it's an amazing bundle. So I want to show you both of these. You get both of these sets of dies in it, and they look the same if you look really quickly, but if you look closer, like they're the same size, but on this one, like the biggest one is, I'll call it leaves. I always think it's looks like leaves sort of around the outside. But on this one, the biggest one has the stitched lines. So there's 3 types of dies, and they have them all different sizes. So they're amazing. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be using. And the other one is this stamp set. It's just a single stamp set, but I love it. This hey just gets me because I always say hey when I'm texting, when I'm emailing, hey girls, or sometimes Todd teases me because I'll say, hey, can you check whatever, and like this is the tone that I'm that I'm thinking in my mind when I say it. Hey kid, would you mind checking, or can you check, or hey, we need to do such and such, or whatever when I'm texting. But sometimes he'll text back, or like when we're in person together and I say hey, all of a sudden he just goes hey. He's such a goof. Okay, anyway, I love this stamp set. It has fun little things for the inside. Well, I feel like everything but hey is probably for the outs. Well, everything but hay is for the inside. That's my thought on it. But anyway, it's just a fun stamp set. So I do have my randomizer all set up. If you're unfamiliar with my randomizer, it is, first of all, I stole the term from Tournament of Champions on the Food Network. But it is, hi Jennifer, how was your vacation? Seems like last time I talked to you, you were in Hawaii. Was that where you were? I know you're on vacation anyway. So the randomizer, it's where it's an online website. Repetitive and redundant. It's a website where you can put in. I always told my girls when they said hay, that hay is for horses. My eldest uses it on her kids. I love it. It's just a habit I have. I don't know. I just tend to be more casual, and hey or hi is something I would say before I say hello, or I don't know. When I say hello, that's how you hear it. Hello. Anyway, I put in all the names of the people who were on my last live and engaged with me. Like, I don't know most of the people probably who watch it eventually. But if you tell me that you're watching and you say hello and comment and whatever, then I know. So I put you in my randomizer. So when I have, then the following week, I give away the projects that I made last week. I don't think there's, well, sometimes I might show you something. Oh, here's another one that I made. Same design, different card, or same stamp set, different design, or something like that. If I'm just showing it to you and I didn't make it, then I don't give it away. But pretty much anything that I give, hi, Deanna. Anything that I make, I give away. So I'm starting my randomizer to draw a name. It's a random name picker. Here's my Post-it note and my pen. Oh, yay, Rebecca, you're my first one. Rebecca Miller. You've seen these cards. I might have to switch it up for you. Or maybe, well, then you can use it instead of just having it for yourself. Okay, pick another winner and start. Congratulations, by the way. And Kathy Polderman. I don't know if she's on here yet. Kathy Polderman. All right. Congratulations, girls. You're welcome. Okay. So I'm done with my randomizer. Click. And back to here. Okay. So, as I mentioned earlier, in case more people got on at all, as I mentioned earlier, this month through the 30th, stamp sets, bundles that include dies. Hey, yay. You're so funny, Marlene. Bundles that include stamp sets and dies are discounted 10%. And I'm going to show you one of those bundles today. And it is back in stock. And it's amazing. And I love it. Also, today... oh yeah, what were the cards? Oh yeah, last week I used the, at least one of them that I can see. I used I don't remember two of them. What was that? What was that one? Oh, Country Flowers. Sadly, I do not see it available. Hope it is by Sunday. Spotlight on Nature isn't available right now? Again? Oh, bummer. I hate when I do that. Well, anyway, even if you... Teapot, that's right. That was one that I used. Oh, and the other one was... I used the teapot with the flowers and then the bucket with the mouse. That's right. Anyway, yeah, so those are the cards that I'm giving away. Oh, yeah, so it's not what I'm doing today that you get. Oh, so it's a totally new card for you, Rebecca. Yay. Okay, yes, I hope it is available by Sunday. Did you look on the ISR to see the date expected, or you just looked online and it's not there, not available, Carrie? Okay, so the other thing is today is the last day that you can sign up for my my Dazzling Card Club, which is, we're using the, just a sec, I have this sitting here too. Just looked as if I was trying to order. Gotcha, okay. Friends for Life. We're using Friends for Life. And you've actually seen 3 of the cards. I've shown it on my lives. 3 of them. One of them is a surprise. I don't remember what was. Oh, yeah, now I know. The one that's a surprise is actually the first one that I made with the stamp set. So the class is $35. Excuse me. You get products. You get some of this designer paper, which I'm using again today. This is the Full of Life designer paper. Let's see if I can do this. That's the design paper. I've shown it so many times, so I don't want to just go through and show every time. You get some of that, and you get some ribbon and some embellishments, and you get to make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs. And the classes are, they're on this coming Tuesday, the 2nd, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., or 7 p.m., and next Friday, so not this same week, but next Friday, the 5th, at 10 a.m. So you can choose any one of those times. So if you need a link to register, if you're not on my email mailing list, first of all, you should be. Secondly, I can send you the link. So just let me know. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Oh, I also just found out that next month, starting, is it July 3 or is it July 1? We're going to have bonus days. Did you say you're using the paper you just thumbed through? Yes, I'm going to be using one of those sheets. Have you not seen it before, Jennifer? Because I've shown it so many times. And this is I'm using the paper today, and you're getting the paper with the Dazzling Card Club also. So yes. July is going to be bonus days. I just found out. Actually, I think I found out. I have it. Oh, yeah. It is so pretty. It's amazing. So July, I think probably starting July 3, but it could be July 1. I don't remember. I didn't retain details. Are going to be bonus days. So for every $50 that you spend in July, you get a $5 bonus code that you can use in August. Yeah, so that's a fun promotion too. Okay, and July 3 will start new online exclusives. So that will be cool. Okay, so I'm going to start stamping. I showed you, well, I'll show you again before I actually stamp, but I'll put the camera down and start stamping. So I'm going to use my magic wand. On backward, you put you upside down, and I put you down. Sorry, it's like in there funny. Okay, here we are. Okay, so again, I'm using the stamp set. It's called Saying Hey, not H-A-Y, H-E-Y. And it's just a fun stamp set. It's all words. There's no dies or punch. Hi, Nancy. Son's 40th. Oh, yay. That's nice. So it's all word stamps. I tend to gravitate towards those first as words. And I have adhesive on here that always annoys me. Okay, so this is the one that I'm going to be showing. So I decided to pink it up. So this is one of the pieces of the designer paper from it's called Full of Life. This is my swatch book of it. Full of Life designer paper. And I'm going to stamp on here. So I have Hey, and I'm going to ink it up. Now, when I use a photopolymer, especially a bold one like this, on black, that's a fabric pad, you do have to tap it harder, and I always want to test on my scrap paper to make sure that it's inking up well. And I always look at it too. Does it look like it's all covered in ink, or is it too splotchy? Okay, so we're gonna press Hey here. So I'm not rocking it, but I am holding it here for a minute to just sort of let it sink into it. So here's my Hey. I love it so much. And it's even got a period. Hey. I think that's all I need of black. Okay, and then this is Melon Mambo. I don't know how well you can see the colors sometimes. Like on my phone screen, it looks sort of red, but it's Melon Mambo, so like a hot pink. And I'm going to use hearts. Now, the hearts are not from Hey, obviously. There's only words in saying Hey. This is from the Friends for Life stamp set. So I'm going to ink this up, and I'm just going to make, I don't know why I decided to do this shape, but I just sort of did rainbows of hearts on both of these corners here. I like these hearts. So I inked up each time because I wanted it to show darkly. I keep getting a green screen covering you, so I'm going to close my browser. Be back in a sec. Okay, sounds good. Okay, done with Melon Mambo. Can you believe my card's almost done? Oh, I forgot to get my silicone mat. Okay, so we're gonna put this on white. White makes things pop. If you don't already have white on your card, you need to put white on your card so that it'll pop. See? If I just put this down without white, it just wouldn't be quite the same. Okay, now I'm going to use, this is black baker's twine. I used it all from this pack. Actually, there's extra white in here. This is Baker's Twine Essentials pack. So there's black, white, vanilla, crumb cake, and smoky slate in this pack. But I'm using black and just going around a couple times. I think we did it more times on our card at club, but this was a scrap that I have left, and I can at least get around a couple times, so that works for me. And then I'm just tying a knot. I say it works for me, but then my fingers can't work with it. There we go. Okay, so then I'm just gonna trim this, and we need dimensionals. So this is pretty long, so you know, or you should know by now, I'm not shy about using dimensionals. If I want it to stay popped up, then I'm going to make sure that it stays popped up. So I'm gonna put one more here and get all these off. I think when I first designed this, I didn't use dimensionals, and then I'm like, why was that? Because it always makes it look better. Okay, got them all. So this is gonna go on here. And then, so if you read my, oh, well that's annoying. Sorry, Jennifer. If you read my reminder about this morning's video, I mentioned pearls. So the pearls that I'm using this time, I'm changing it up. It's the adhesive backed pearl trio. It's part of the, oh, which suite is it? It's not Full of Life. Thoughtful, no, Thoughts. I just said it this morning. I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, they are back. So these are actually probably purple. I think they're Petunia Pop, but they go well with Melon Mambo, so I'm just gonna put them here and there. I wonder if I should put it on here. No, I don't want it there. There. Oh, inside. We need the inside this time. So I have hay. And then the one that I'm choosing to use today is I'm so glad you exist. That makes me happy. So glad you exist. Probably should put hearts in there too, you think? You know I never designed the inside, but it just sort of makes sense. There. Love it. Okay. I should put it there so people can see it. Somebody told me that I pull too quickly so that you can't see it. All right, so I'll put this away. We'll clean later. Thank you, Marsha. I'm glad that you like it. So, I'll show you later. It is simple and cute. I'll show you later. We did chose different colors for club. It works good in any color that coordinates with that designer paper. I mean, obviously, you probably could choose many different designer papers. But I'll show you the other one later. Sorry, I needed a drink quick. Okay. Now this card is using the same designer paper that we used last week, the Country Lace. So I'm just going to go through really quick again to show you the designs. Country Lace is available. Last I knew, Country Woods is not. It's unavailable at the moment. So just, excuse me. So just simple colors and designs. Okay, so the first thing that I need to do, because I am going to be doing a bit of coloring, I need to stamp what I'm going to color. So I'm using these flowers. Oh, I should show you the bundle again. Sorry. So it's Spotlight on Nature, and I'm sorry if you can't get it right now and you were needing it. It was there a week ago after being gone for a couple weeks, so everybody loves it. And then here are the dies. So I already used a small die with the, I call it like the dashes on it. I already ran that through, so I don't have to use the machine right now. But so it cuts the circle out and it cuts the shape that's in the edge of the die. So then you get a designed circle. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is stamp my flowers, my tulips. And because this is the E block, by the way, because this block is so big, whenever the block is too big, I leave the block down with the stamp side up and then pick up my ink pad instead of picking up the whole block. Now, this looks like I should be turning it this way, but for this card, I'm stamping it landscape, and a lot of the stem, yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing dies. I love it. I'm stamping this. Some of the stem is going to be off the paper. If you make this card and your stem is all on the paper, then you did it the wrong way. It's not going to work the way I designed it. Okay, so I stamped this, and it does need to dry, even though I'm using Memento that's made for alcohol-based markers or Stampin' Blends. It does still need time to dry a bit. So I'm going to set this, well, I'm not going to set it aside. It just needs to dry before I start coloring it. So next I'm using this background stamp. I don't know what you want to call it, but like I keep using the word crosshatch for something like this. So that's what I'm using. And I'm using Smoky Slate, but I'm stamping off. I just want it to be a light background. By the way, this card, I cased it. I got a swap with this design. I changed it a little bit. I changed the color. Shockingly, they used Petunia Pop, and I just chose not to use purple. Can you imagine? And they only, I'm coloring a little bit more than they did. So anyway, here's my stamping. So this still needs to dry a little bit, so I'm going to work with the rest of my card. So this is just Smoky Slate and Memento is all that is on there right now. Oh, I can stamp my thanks here. So thanks fits on this little die. Or die cut, I should say. put on here so that you can see it. There's the thanks. Okay. Now, I do not want to put this on my... Typically, I would put this on my card base first, but that's not... I don't want to do that. Because I have a... I know it is a pretty font. I'm going to put this designer paper down on the black. So I'm aiming for even borders on the sides and the bottom. And then I'm actually going to put this down, even though I haven't colored yet. I'm going to put it down because it still can dry, and where I'm coloring it, it won't be a problem. And I have something else that I need to do that I can do before I start coloring. Okay, so I want to put this ribbon on here. This is Pretty in Pink, and this is a way that you can use ribbon but not have to use tons of it. So I want this to basically cover up this border here, but I want it lower the way that I cut it. I don't want it in the middle of the card, I want it lower. So I'm actually going to put it, make sure I got it on there, put it on the designer paper, and I'm going to lay this on here so that it's centered basically. So I cut it so that it would be longer on both sides. And I'm going to flip it over. Hi, Kathy. You were one of my winners this morning. I didn't think that you were on yet, but I wasn't sure. You know that I have a bad memory when it comes to being on my live. Okay. Now, I put adhesive on the back because I'm going to wrap it around, but I want to look at the front to do it. Because every time I try to do it without looking at the front, then it's not straight in the front. And I would like a straight ribbon, so, you know. Okay, so I just have it pressed on the adhesive back here. And I'm going to put this down on my card. Get a little on there, just to help it so that it doesn't try to come out. Okay, so by the way, if you didn't guess, I know I didn't tell you the card base color is smoky slate, just like this crosshatch here. Okay, so I did as much as I need to. It's dried enough so I can color. Now, my Pretty in Pink blends seem to be pretty close to the same color, so I'm not gonna blend too much, and I'm just going to add color. So I'm putting Pretty in Pink basically at the top of all these flowers, all these tulips, and I'm gonna save the dark for where there are dark lines. So the bottom of the flower, that's really all that I need to do. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with the dark and finish at the bottom here. Like I said, I'm not trying to blend it. I just want there to show a difference between the dark and the light. If I blend it, it'll just all look the same probably. All right, so that's all the coloring that I'm doing. I'm just coloring the flowers. Then we're going to put our greeting on here. I want a dimensional on the top and bottom on the back because I want to straddle the ribbon that I put on there. So this is going to go here. And then we have more pearls that they're actually basic gray and smoky slate. You can kind of see the difference. In person, you probably can see it a little bit better. These are the basic gray, these are smoky slate. I think these are smoky slate, but I'm not sure. But I want to use the small ones this time. And I didn't pull out my take your pick tool. This works on the small pearls, but these big ones, for some reason, when they have a big round top, it does not work well. So I should put on this side so I don't keep reaching across. Put one here and one here. The gray and pink is so pretty. I think so too, thanks. Yeah, this stamp set is so pretty. So here's my card. So I mentioned earlier that I cased this card from a swap that I had. I don't remember the person's name, but I took a picture. The first picture that I took of this card when I made it, I did put her name on it that I cased it from her. And if she put her name on the card, I'm gonna post that picture rather than just a new picture of this. So I have her name on it. So anyway, okay, so I am done stamping. So I'm gonna put you guys back up on upside down, put you backwards, and here I am. Okay, thank you. I know, thank you so much. I think it's beautiful too. Okay, so here's the card that I just did. Like I told you, I cased it. I'll share her name if she has it when I post the pictures of this later. So this is just all Spotlight on Nature and Country Lace designer paper. Which is the same one that I did last week. Oh, and then obviously this pretty and pink ribbon. And then here is the one that I did with Saying Hey. And I did pearls on it this time. I've used lots of different embellishments for this color, sort of depending on what color I needed to go with it. And I just decided to use these, this pearl trio. Now I'll show you the one that I originally designed. This one is with Shy Shamrock. So I had in mind when I designed this, I was looking for sort of a hearts don't say masculine to me, but if it's somebody you love, it's fine. So I had in mind making it a graduation card. So I wanted to keep it greens. And so I ended up, I put it in the hearts here. These are the in color, the newest in colors. Thanks, Carrie. The resin dots, I think is what they're called, the in color resin dots. So they have them in all 5 of the newest in colors. So that's what I used for this one. So yeah, so you can do whatever colors coordinate with the designer paper that you're using for, but it's such a simple, quick card, and I love that. Okay. Oh, one more thing. So I told you July 3, that is actually next Wednesday. So I'll be live with you July 3. New online exclusives are coming. I'm going to try to use something from it. I bought a few things. So new online exclusives are coming. So there's going to be a lot of new product online. And also the Stampin' Glass Mat Studio will be available as well. It's already available for pre-order for demonstrators, but for customers, you can order it starting next Wednesday. Don't forget to register for my Dazzling Card Club using Friends for Life. Let's see. I was getting confused just a second. Yes, Friends for Life is the stamp set or bundle. Full of Life is the designer paper, but you're going to be using both. So just clarifying. I think that's all that I have. Does anybody have any questions before I go? I'm going to get a quick drink. I will, once I'm off, I always go and edit. I need to order Spotlight Bundle now. I think we were told that it's not available right now. It came back and it's gone again. It's so popular. So I will be going to the website and I will post, thanks Jennifer, I will post when it's expected to be back. Now, it may just be the bundle, it may be the stamp set, or it may be the dies, I don't know what, but I'll let you know after I get off. So thank you so much for joining me today. And Have a great day. I will see you next week, Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on my Facebook business page. Thanks. Bye.